Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
The other question we got this week after the newsletter went out is, I just can't tolerate the odor.
Yeah, that's a very common thing.
Because Jennifer's grandfather would paint their house like 3 times a year just so his wife, Mama, could always smell fresh paint. That to her, that made it feel like the house was clean.
Yeah, no, exactly, right? The fresh paint smell, people say painters love that smell, and we've been moving away from that, especially on interiors, right? Over the course of years, right, we used to use the oil-based paints that really had that strong smell, and, some of them, there you'll get a little bit of odor, but everything we use is low or no VOC. And there's actually another new product, it's Sherwin Williams, that actually cleans the air after you paint.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I didn't buy it either, but...
Really?
I have it here, right? Right here for those who are not on radio and can actually see.
Yeah.
It's called SuperPaint with air purifying technology. And so it's actually formulated with their secret sauce, as you put it, to purify the air of VOCs after...
VOC is volatile organic compound?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is.
And that's the odor in the paint.
That's exactly. There's different things they put in there to help with dry time, to help with setting up and try to make that...
Durability.
Exactly. But they've been able to remove most of those over time, and in some products, all of it, just to make sure that we're providing a safe environment for people to be in.
So with this product, low odor, if you were to come in and paint an interior of a home, and someone's particularly sensitive to it, would they necessarily need to just kind of hotel up for a day or two?
Yes. That's a really good question. I'd say generally, right, like... If you're really worried, you're really sensitive to smell, I'd say it's always better to get a hotel, because even with no VOC, it is very much, if we're spraying in your home or doing anything, that is something that can cause issues if you're hypersensitive, right? So we always want to be careful. We always try to set people up for success. But that being said, like we'll tape off your home like they do in ET, right? We're going to make sure that there's plastic all over the place to make sure you're safe.
And when y'all are painting interior, do you do much spraying, or is that all roll and brush?
It depends on what kind of finished doors you have, right? If you have smooth finished doors and trim, and you have those nice 8-10-inch baseboard, you're not going to want to see brush marks on those. So that's usually when we'll spray most commonly inside, is to make sure we do that nice fine finish, or with cabinets, right? If you're doing cabinet painting, usually we'll take most of that out to the garage, right?
We'll go ahead a temporary paint booth in the garage.
Exactly. But if you want those boxes to not be rolled, we definitely offer spraying as an option, and we'll bag off that part of the house, right? Put plastic sheeting down, so it's not invasive.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.